Alright, news just in. TMC workers brutally assault a woman BJP Panchayat candidate in South 24 Parganas who had reached the Baripur SDO office to file her nomination. A group of TMC workers reportedly attacked the lady and assaulted her.
It's the last day of filing nomination papers for West Bengal Panchayat polls, and there seems to be no end in sight for violence. As we can see, left workers are protesting, demonstrating outside the West Bengal State Election Commission, alleging that the commission has completely failed in providing security to opposition political workers, even as reports pour in of attacks against various opposition political parties, be it the left, the Congress or the BJP. Remember, the BJP had put in a petition before the Supreme Court seeking central forces. However, the Supreme Court too has refused to intervene in this entire process and has asked all political parties to knock at the door of the State Election Commission. However, outside the Election Commission, these are the scenes. Over the past 1 week, we have seen several political delegations coming here, demonstrating outside the Election Commission. The Election Commission on its part has said that it's helpless. It has made a request to the state government to make a requisition with the central government for central forces. But however, the Mamata Banerjee administration remains adamant that Panchayat elections will be conducted by the West Bengal police. With camera person Chitramandu Batuk, Indrajit for India Today in Kolkata.
We have Indrajit Kundu who's with us live this afternoon. Indrajit, very telling pictures there, shocking in fact, that have been circulated on the social media of TMC workers assaulting a woman candidate who was going to file her nomination from the BJP. Any reaction from the state government?
Well, you know, the only response that we have received from the Trinamool Congress leadership is the rhetorical answer that the opposition is raising these allegations because they do not have the strength or the grassroots power to take on the might of the Trinamool Congress at this point in time. The opposition, of course, is crying foul that there have been such attacks, blatant attacks that have taken place across the state, across 23 districts. So we've got footage from Hooghly district, from South 24 Pargana district, how women candidates of opposition parties from the Forward Bloc, from the BJP, have also not been spared by masked men. And most of our ground reporters have told us that these are Trinamool cadres who are trying to stop, opposition workers from venturing into the SDO and the BDO offices where the nomination process was taking place. So even as, today is the last date for filing nominations, and we are hearing that in several of these places, in Panchayat Samitis, in Zilla Parishads, the Trinamool Congress has already won unopposed because there are no opposition candidates who have filed their nomination. So that's the reality on the ground as far as Bengal Panchayat elections are concerned.
Indrajit, the Supreme Court asked the central government to contact the State Election Commission as far as deployment of central forces is concerned. Is there a delegation of the BJP which is likely to approach the State Election Commission? All right, Indrajit, I'm sorry, I'm going to come back in just a bit. We have Babul Supriyo who's with us live this afternoon. Babul Supriyo, shocking images there being shared on the social media. Is there a BJP delegation which is likely to take up this matter with the State Election Commission or even or go to the police?
Well, the State Election Commission or the police, they are all part of TMC right now. And with the commander of the entire this hooliganism and gundagari this is happening, being the Honorable Chief Minister herself, who had said, before the elections that we, at least in 50% of the places, we want an opposition-free election. So, it's not at all shocking, in terms of the violence that we've seen there. The inaction of the police and the complete failure of the State Election Commission in at least ensuring that the democratic rights and the right to file a nomination is secured is a shocking thing. And I think the entire thing probably got a little, these goons, TMC cadres, they got a little too excited when the Supreme Court, Honorable Supreme Court, just rejected the petition of BJP saying that they should go back to the State Election Commission. Now, the State Election Commission for long is a complete chained, a chained mechanism under the state government. So there isn't anything. In my own constituency, my district president, he got 18 stitches on his hand.
So Babul Supriyo, you are saying there are no avenues for redressal available before the BJP?
What right now, we had gone to the Supreme Court, Honorable Supreme Court. Now I cannot go ahead and say anything. If the Supreme Court has decided, you don't want me to make any comments on that. If that is what the decision is, that the BJP needs to go back to the Election Commission, so be it. But then going back to the Election Commission doesn't do anything, because if that's the case, why is this if what Mamata and Banerjee is, what they are saying, if development was something that was done in West Bengal, then why would there be such a frenzy amongst his cadres to do this boot capturing or even beat people, opposition up inside the SDO, BDO office? This is absolute atrocious. I would say this is a situation, it's an alarming situation in West Bengal, and something needs to be done, and I'm sure people are taking cognizance of it, and something will be done.
All right, Babul Supriyo, thanks so much for speaking to India Today. We also have Indrajit Kundu, who's with us live. Indrajit, you were telling us that this isn't an isolated incident. There are several opposition party members who are alleging that, party candidates are being assaulted when they go to file their nominations.
Well, that's right. We've spoken to several political leaders since morning, and over the past few days, if we can, play some of those sound bites. We spoke to Sujan Chakraborty, who is a senior and veteran CPIM leader, and he was part of the delegation which was agitating in front of the State Election Commission this morning. When I spoke to him and said that, the Supreme Court has directed you to go and, submit your complaints before the Election Commission, but the Election Commission itself says that it can't do much because it has to depend on the state administration for manpower and more police. So he said that, there wasn't much of a hope, and he says this entire election process was a great farce. As far as the BJP is concerned, well, it's putting up a fight, it's putting up a brave front. I spoke to BJP State President Dilip Ghosh this morning. He said that wherever they have, staff strength, wherever they have grassroots strength, they will be retaliating and they will be trying to put up a brave front. But the reality on the ground is that we are already getting reports that on the last day of nomination filing, there are reports of celebrations that are happening in parts of some of the districts, because Trinamool believes that they have already won uncontested in several of the Zilla Parishads and Panchayat Samitis across West Bengal.
All right, Indrajit, thanks so much for those details. We're going to keep coming back to you for more.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.